It says, suppose you are a buyer designing an optimal procurement contract when costs might be either high or low, and the supplier will discover whether the costs are high or low during production, but you will not. Then it says, which of the following is true of the optimal contract? So we're going to be dealing with a lot of these conceptual problems about adverse selection, or menu pricing, or moral hazard. The best way to solve these is to think back to either the math, where you have actually written out the profit function and written out the constraints, or the graph. In this case, I'm going to use the graph. The graph, you want to memorize this graph because it's going to answer a lot of these true-false questions and worded conceptual multiple choice questions very easily. So the correct answer is the quantity to be produced if costs turn out to be low balances the marginal benefit of another unit with its marginal cost. Well, let's take a look at what the graph looked like. Remember, for low quantity, we did produce where marginal benefit equaled marginal cost. We produced at QL. Now for the high quantity, we produced below where marginal benefit equaled marginal cost, because that would be the efficient quantity here. And we remember that we wanted to restrict the quantity for the high cost job to balance the loss in profit from the high cost job to the gain in profit from the low cost job. So again, thinking back to this graph is going to answer a lot of these questions, but I strictly looked at this point and said, it is true that for the low, when we're picking the quantity for the low cost job, we're balancing the marginal benefit to the marginal cost. Balancing meaning we're equating.